So today's lesson is 21, factoring polynomials. Here's your warm-up. Go ahead and pause it and do the problems. For the first one, we're doing FOIL here, first, outside, inside, last. So we're going to do x times x, which is x squared, x times 8, which is plus 8x, 3 times x, which is 3x, and 3 times 8. So that would get us x squared. 8x plus 3x would be plus 11x, and 3 times 8 is 24. For the second one, we have 2x times x, which is 2x squared. 2x times 5 is 10x, negative 3 times x. It's minus 3x, and negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. So we'll have 2x squared. The middle terms can combine. 10x minus 3x is a plus 7x minus 15. And then the last one, 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times negative 6 is minus 18x. 4 times 2 is plus 8x. And 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. So we get 6x squared minus 10x minus 24. For today's lesson, we're going to be doing what's called factoring, which is undoing what we just did. So the last slide, we were doing basically distributing or multiplying binomials out into a trinomial. Now we're going to take a trinomial, break it up, and the answer is going to look like our two binomials. We do this by first finding two numbers that multiply, so that's our first step, multiply to the third term, and add to the second term. That's our second step. The reason why we do multiply first, then add, is when we multiply, there's only so many factor pairs for a number. Like if we look at 8, factor pairs would be 1 and 8, 2 and 4. Those are the only things that multiply to 8. Whereas if we're adding to 8, we could do 1 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 5, 4 and 4. We could also do like 10 and negative 2. We've got lots of options. So if we do multiply first, and then we take these factor pairs and add them together to find our second term. So our first example is x squared plus 7x plus 12. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to make a t-chart where we're multiplying to the third term. So we're multiplying to 12. We want to add the 7. So for 12, our factor pairs would be 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. We add these pairs together. 1 plus 12 is 13. 2 plus 6 is 8. 3 plus 4 is 7. And we see, looking at these, that we want to add the 7 multiply to 12. So we're going to be using 3 and 4 as our factors. So this would then break up into x plus 3, x plus 4, and that would be your final answer. You could also write that as x plus 4, x plus 3, and it's the same thing. So we are multiplying the 15, adding to 8, so we get 1 and 15, 3 and 5, 1 plus 15 is 16, 3 plus 5 is 8, so we're using this setup, so it's x plus 3, x plus 5. Now if we multiplied that out, if we distributed or FOILed, we'd get x times x is x squared, x times 5 is plus 5x, 3 times x is plus 3x, and 3 times 5 is plus 15. So we get x squared plus 8x plus 15. which that would be just showing, checking our answer. That's the same thing. Our final answer is right here. Go ahead and try this one on your own before I go through it, and the rest of them after this. So t-chart for 10, we're multiplying the 10, adding to 11, we've got 1 and 10, 2 and 5, which would be 11 and 7. So we'll have x plus 1, x plus 10. Multiplying the 8, adding the 6, we have 1 and 8, 2 and 4, 9 and 6, so we're going to do 2 and 4, and then 6, so we have x plus 2, x plus 4. '24 has a few more factor pairs that we've been dealing with, so a strategy I use is I just count starting at 1 until I repeat a number. So 1 and 24 works. Then just check to see does 2 go in 24. It does 12 times. 3 goes into it 8 times. 4 goes into it 6 times. 5 does not go into 24, so we can't use that. 6 goes into it 4 times, but we've already used that factor pair. So those would be all of our options. Add them together, we get 25, 14, 11, 10. So we'll have x plus 2, x plus 12 as our final answer.